You've heard it before, in movies, in motivational speeches, maybe even from a teacher. We only use 10% of our brain. It sounds incredible, almost magical. Imagine what you could do if you unlocked the other 90%. But here's the truth. This idea isn't just exaggerated, it's completely scientifically false. And today we're going to find out where this myth came from and what your brain is actually doing right now while you watch this video. This myth has been around for over a century and nobody knows exactly who started it. Some trace it back to psychologist William James in the early 1900s, who suggested people rarely reach their full mental potential. Not that they use a literal 10% of brain tissue. Others blame self-help books from the early 20th century that misquoted scientists to sell courses on unlocking hidden potential. The myth even got attached to Albert Einstein, with people claiming he said it himself. He never did. Once the idea got mixed with Einstein's name, it became almost impossible to kill. After all, if the smartest man in history believed, let's get to the science. Thanks to modern brain imaging, fMRI and PET scans, we can literally watch a living brain at work. And what we see is this: there is no dark, unused 90%. Even during sleep, nearly every region of your brain shows some level of activity. Different tasks activate different areas, but across a single day, you use virtually all of your brain. Here's another way to think about it. The brain makes up about 2% of your body weight, but consumes around 20% of your body's energy. Evolution does not waste energy on tissue that does nothing. If 90% of your brain were unused, evolution would have eliminated it long ago. The same way, some cave-dwelling animals lost their eyesight over generations because they no longer needed it. Your brain is expensive to run, and nature doesn't pay for things it doesn't use. Perhaps the strongest evidence against this myth comes from brain injuries. If 90% of the brain were truly unused, then damage to that 90% should cause no problems at all. But that's not what happens. Damage to almost any region of the brain, no matter how small, leads to a noticeable effect. A stroke in one tiny area can affect speech. Damage to another can affect memory, vision, or movement. Neurologists have mapped the function of nearly every brain region precisely because damage to that region produces a measurable change. There is no silent 90% waiting to be discovered. We've already mapped almost the entire brain, and nearly all of it does something. If science settled this decades ago, why is the myth still everywhere? Because it's a comforting idea. It tells us that incredible untapped potential is hiding inside all of us. We just need the right trick, supplement, or motivation to unlock it. That's a powerful story. It's hopeful. It sells books, movies, and self-help seminars. So the real story, that your brain is already working at full capacity all the time, is less exciting but far more impressive, because it means everything you've ever done, every memory, every skill, every mistake, came from a brain that was already running at 100%. So the next time someone tells you they only use 10% of their brain, you'll know the truth. You're not hiding some secret 90% of untapped genius. You're using all of it, right now. To see these words, to hear this voice, to think about what you just learned. The real mystery isn't how much of your brain you use, it's how something so small, so energy-hungry, and so fully active can create something as vast as a single human thought. If you enjoyed peeling back this myth, subscribe to CosmoFacts, because next time we're tackling another lie science has been trying to bust for years.